There's a silent game being played between men and women. Most don't even realize they are playing. But the rules, they are written in behavior, in energy, in psychology, and in this game. If you make even one wrong move, you lose her respect. You lose her desire. You lose her completely. Tonight, I'm going to show you the 5 things men should never do with women. The ones that silently destroy your value in her eyes, without you ever noticing. But I won't tell you like a list, because these lessons were paid for in heartbreak, betrayal, and realization. These are real stories. And every man watching should remember, curiosity may pull you in, but the truth, it will haunt you. Story 1: The man who overgave. Don't give her the throne. His name was Arjun, a software developer. Quiet, smart, soft-spoken. When he met Naina, it felt like the world lit up. She had that rare blend of chaos and charm. She didn't ask for attention, she commanded it. And Arjun, he gave her everything. He picked her up even when she never said thank you. He bought her gifts just to see her smile. He changed his schedule, his hobbies, even his friends, just to be available when she needed him. He thought he was loving her, but he was putting her on a throne and lowering himself. The twist? She never asked for it. And soon, she started pulling away. Stopped texting back. Took longer to respond. And one day, she showed up with another man. Confident. Cold. A man who didn't chase. Here's the psychology. When a man overgives without boundaries, he's not being noble. He's signaling lack of value. And women, subconsciously, test value. So the first thing men should never do: never put a woman on a pedestal hoping she'll love you more. Because the higher you place her, the further she'll look down on you. Story 2: The apology addict. Don't beg for her comfort. Rahul was always the nice guy. In college, he was everyone's go-to friend. But inside, he was scared. Scared of being rejected. Scared of being alone. So when he started dating Simran, every disagreement, he folded. Even when she was clearly wrong, he apologized. I'm sorry if I upset you. I'm sorry I didn't text fast enough. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. But Simran, she started treating him differently. More distant. More passive-aggressive. Until one night, she said it. You're always sorry. Why don't you ever stand for yourself? That sentence shattered him. He thought being agreeable made him lovable. But it made him forgettable. The psychology is simple. When a man over-apologizes, he's trying to secure connection by submitting. But women aren't attracted to submission. They are attracted to emotional strength. So the second thing men should never do: never apologize just to avoid discomfort. Let her feel tension. Let her feel your edge. Because the man who can't stand up to her will never stand out to her. Story 4: The Oversharer. Don't give away your mystery. Ankit was honest. Too honest. He believed connection came from vulnerability. So on his third date with Alisha, he told her everything. His childhood trauma. His ex-girlfriend. His insecurities. His fears. She listened. Nodded. And never called again. Months later, he saw her at a party with a guy who barely spoke. She laughed harder. Leaned in more. Ankit was confused. I gave her my soul, he said. Why didn't she value it? Here's why. When you share too much, too soon, you remove mystery. And mystery is the oxygen of attraction. The fourth rule: never give your emotional world to someone who hasn't earned the key. Let her wonder. Let her chase pieces of your puzzle. Because curiosity builds connection more than confession. Story 5: The seeker of validation. Don't let her define you. Rishi was a chameleon. With Mira, he became spiritual. With Neha, he became a gym rat. With Ria, he wore leather jackets and listened to punk rock. But late at night, when no one was around, he didn't know who he was anymore. Everything he did was to be liked, to be accepted, to be wanted. But no one ever truly loved him, because even he didn't know the man behind the mask. Narrator. The fifth and most dangerous mistake. Never shape yourself based on what you think she wants. Because when you let her define you, you lose your core. And the tragedy? She won't fall in love with the version of you she built. She'll lose respect for the man who abandoned himself to become it. There's a reason the silent tribe exists. Not to teach you how to get women, but to show you how to never lose yourself. Because attraction isn't a trick. It's a truth. You are most powerful when you are centered. Most wanted when you are not chasing. Most desired when you are not needing. Every story here, it's a mirror. One that reflects the hidden rules of this silent psychological game. Remember the 5 things. Don't put her on a pedestal. Don't apologize for your edge. Don't be her emotional servant. Don't give away your mystery. And never, ever abandon your identity for attention. Because the moment you do any of these, she'll feel it. And her desire, it'll vanish like smoke. You've been warned. Now it's your move. If you felt this message, don't just nod. Act differently. Speak less. Hold frame. Be still. This isn't about her. It's about you. Become unshakable.